Hey guys, Jeff here with Mad Hatter Organics. On today's discussion topic, we're going to be talking about autoflowers versus photoperiod. Let's get into it. Autoflowers versus photoperiods. Now, this is a very hot and controversial topic. It really all comes down to what you like and what you want to grow. Now, I've grown both types in the past few years, so I've got a little bit of experience, but by all means, I'm no expert. I guess we want to start off with definitions. What is a photoperiod? A photoperiod simply means the plant is altered by the light cycle you introduce it to. Left in an 18 and 6 light cycle, the plant will continue to veg. But when flipped to 12 and 12, the plant will begin to show its sex, aka male or female traits, and start to flower. Autoflower, by definition, is a plant that will automatically flower no matter what light cycle it's introduced to. Typically, growers will keep them under an 18 and 6 cycle, but it's not uncommon to find growers using a 12-12 or even a 24-hour light cycle. So let's get into some pros and cons of each and the do's and don'ts. Let's start with photoperiods. Now, the nice thing about photoperiods is that you can start them from either seed or clone. If you find that specific phenotype that you're really looking for, that gassy, terpy, stanky, built right pheno, and want to save it, well, you can. Either save a couple clones of it, or once you're done flowering, flip it back into veg on that 18 and 6 light cycle. Speaking of veg, photoperiods have the ability to veg as long as you'd like. This gives the plants the ability to grow as big as you want, or to be able to train them as much as you want, or just to keep them around as a mother plant. Now let's get into some cons of photoperiods. I like to think photoperiods don't really have too many cons, other than the fact that they take a bit longer to grow from seed to harvest, if you're not doing a perpetual grow style. So let's get into autoflowers now. Autoflowers have the ability to grow fast and get you from seed to harvest within 60 to 75 days. They can perform extremely well in any growing medium, especially in hydroponics. Growers have been known to pull 1 to 1.5 pounds per plant going this route. Autoflowers have really been gaining a lot of traction when it comes to potency. Some have even been known to touch that 30% THC mark. I've grown my share of autoflowers and can tell you they're just as potent as photoperiods. Now, with all that being said, I do feel like there are a lot of cons associated with autoflowers. For one, I don't think they're for beginners. You hear a lot of people say, if you're a beginner, start with autoflowers. I'm just not convinced that they're really that easy to grow. They have a very low tolerance for stress. If your soil mixture is too dense, your plants won't grow big. If you have too small a pot size, your plants won't grow big. If you overwater them or underwater them, they become stressed and get stunted. If you feed them too much, they'll get toxicities and get stunted. With all these small issues to try and fix, you have a very short window before they start flowering, if they haven't already. Lots of people say you can't top them. I don't believe that to be true because I've topped autoflowers and they've come out perfectly fine. You just have to be careful to make sure you do it at the right time. I typically top day 22 to 27 pretty much as soon as I see the first few sets of pistils. So, in conclusion, my personal opinion is to grow photoperiods. Maybe mix an autoflower in when you can, and get the best of both worlds. Please come follow me over on Twitch, guys, at twitch.tv/mad_hatter_organics. I highly appreciate it. I'll be streaming pretty much every night at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And once again, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that bell for more notifications on content that gets dropped every week, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys.